So, if you couldn't tell by the bandana, I went to go see fucking King 810 show last night. I didn't record the video because I did have work today, and it was about a 10.5 hour shift. So yeah, this is the last thing I'm doing before I go to bed. So fucking be thankful for this. Unless, of course, you hate my content, in which case, why the fuck are you on this channel? But anyway, yeah, half of this video is going to be shit that might interest you, and the other half is going to be me whoring out King 810 more because I'm part of the fucking wolf pack, and yeah, I'm a faggot, I know. But anyway, starting off, real small, Suicide Kingpin, and K-Pen, or Button, or whatever the fuck. I'm starting off with the shit you guys might be interested in. Just showing that off because it's real small. First thing I got is what, honest to God, was probably my most anticipated fucking Doom release of the year, and holy fuck, it did not fucking disappoint. Oh fuck, I'm just gonna show it. Bell Witch with Mirror Reaper. God, look at that. I actually didn't notice that face until my sister pointed it out right there. I thought that was just a hood, but holy fuck, this album. That album art is ridiculous. I actually really like it a lot more than the art for Four Phantoms, which I still think is a fucking incredible album, but I don't feel like Paolo Girardi's artwork, or however the fuck you say his last name, I don't feel like his art really fits the sound that Bell Witch has. Like, I'm not gonna pull it out. But the art that they had for their 2011 demo and for Longing, I feel like really fits the sound. Whereas Paolo Girardi's artwork is epic and amazing, but it doesn't really fit like the soundscape that Bell Witch lays out for you. Whereas this, holy fuck. I feel like I was one of the people walking into the mirror while I was listening to this. This is the album after the passing of Adrian Guerra, and again, however the hell you say his last name, rest in peace, man. Holy fuck, you and I forget the other guy's name, but actually, yeah, it's not on here, but you guys made some killer ass fucking Doom music, and you were an amazing drummer and fucking vocalist, so rest in peace, dude. But yeah, Gatefold, which it's just the front and back combined, so you don't have to fucking scroll it out like that. Ooh, it's cracking. Yeah, fucking this gatefold is also backwards, by the way. Like, this normally would be the front. This is the first one in my collection, I think, that actually does that, but yeah, holy fuck, this album was probably the doom metal release of this year for me. Like, it does it for me. And at one point, they, I think I was reading up on this, and I think they said that the whole album is kind of a dedication to Adrian, and I feel like the pain in, hold on, I'm gonna pause and actually look up his name, because I'm doing him an injustice. Dylan Desmond. I feel the fucking pain, man. I do. And then Jesse Schriebman was a great film. Like, I understand this is probably going to be a permanent replacement, but he's like a great fill-in for Adrian. Dylan's bass work is non-comparable to anybody else's in fucking in metal, honestly. Besides, like, Martin Eric Ain, which, rest in peace to him too, fuck. But, I feel like it's incomparable because there's really nobody else who has a bass sound quite like Adrian's. Because the thing is if you didn't know this, Bell Witch is just drums and bass. And fucking Dylan makes his he makes the bass sound exactly like a fucking guitar. It's fucking awesome. It's really soulful, really sad, and for good reason. And it's just one, I think it's 83-minute song, this whole album. Which is kind of part of the reason why I have an issue with, before I get to showing the fucking vinyl, I'll move on after this. Which is kind of the fucking reason why I have an issue with people saying that, with people only thinking that Morbid Tales and shit like that is fucking just an EP and not more or less a full length. It's because, like, this is one song, just it has 2 parts over 4 record sides. But it's a full length and not a single, so fucking where the fuck do you draw the line, man? But yeah. Side As is the Reaper on the cover, watching the people go into the thing. Side Above. Put that back in there. Yeah, Side So. Side Below. Artwork on the labels. I jerked this album off enough. I will show you the, come on, the lyric sheet. And Bell Witch is Dylan Desmond, bass and vocals, Jesse Schriebman, percussion, Hammond organ, which I'm not quite sure what that is. Additional vocals by Eric Morridge, The Words of the Dead by Adrian Guerra. Alright. Like I said, I've blurbed about this album for almost 5 minutes now, so I feel like it's time to move on. Hold on. Damn it. Guess my computer just decided to be retarded because it didn't pause for a second, and then it did. Whatever. Where the fuck did I put the goods? Where did I put the goods? Behind the laptop, of course, because I'm smart. Alright. Shit. There we go. 4 CDs is really all I have to show besides the Bell Witch vinyl. So if you don't like King 810 and you're only watching for like a vinyl update, I'd get the fuck out now. But first one I want to show off is going to make me look more of a gay boy. Or actually, no, 5 CDs, my bad. This one's going to make me look like even more of a fucking gay boy. My Children, My Bride with Vicious World. Holy fuck. I've been waiting 5 years for this fucking album. Since it's self-titled. And my god. It was great. And then, I think it was track 7, The Fountain, came on, and it kind of lost me with, like, the dark ambient techno shit. Which, it was alright, just not exactly what I want my third wave, bordering on second wave metalcore, you know? And then IOUN and Guardian 13 really didn't do much for me. But the rest of the album, I feel like, is pretty damn standout. Very, very much so in the vein of the self-titled. Like I said, they got a little bit more of the techno shit going on in there. Which I don't really think that the self-titled had that. It's been a while since I've listened to that one. It's been a while. But, yeah, I feel like this is really good metalcore. Like I said, third wave, in the years of third wave, but it borders on second wave. All of their releases have bordered on second wave in a world where everybody's trying to be We Came as Romans and fucking Of Mice and Men wannabes. These guys are really stand out. The next one, again, I'm going to look like a major fucking fag for this one, but, if any of you are familiar at all with the YouTube channel Social Repose, yeah, I've had this for a while, and I still haven't actually listened to it because I've just been so fucking busy with work, but this is the Empress EP, signed by Richie, and I actually got a poster up there. hanging above my door because, yes, I've gotten that desperate for fucking space. Also signed by Richie. I will tell you, though, that Villain is actually pretty good, and this is like the techno shit on track 7 on that, or whatever the fuck track that was. But this is like the techno shit, but I feel like it's got a decent amount of kick to it. Enough to hold my interest anyway. And then Filthy Pride 2, I feel like it was an interesting music video. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for like the artsy shit that Richie does, but yeah, those two are pretty good, and if those are any indication of what the rest of the album is going to be like, I'm definitely going to enjoy this. I will say that you should, if you don't mind some cringy emo shit or reaction fucking videos every now and then, go subscribe to Richie. He makes okay content. I can't say great because maybe it's just my bias, but whatever. Anyway, next up is going to make me look like a lot less of a fag, which is immediately going to be... The next three are going to make me look like less of a fag, which all that is going to immediately blow away as soon as I start showing off the King 810 shit. But I held a die upon with Via Artis Via Mortis. Another one of my most anticipated fucking albums this year. This year is just great for fucking anticipation, man. But, when I saw that they were making this, I think it was like last year, I heard that they were getting back in the studio soon. Like, fuck yeah, and this did not disappoint at all. I do have to say that the last track, Saint Cocaine, was kind of a letdown, but maybe that's just because I'm comparing, what is it, Holy Despair. Maybe it's because I'm comparing Holy Despair, Satan Speaks, to Saint Cocaine. Because Satan Speaks was like the perfect fucking way to end that album. I feel like Saint Cocaine would have been better off higher on the list or something. But, you know, I'll take what I can get. Standout fucking black metal, Blackened Death, kind of. Jubilant Shrinks. I didn't recommend anything off of Vicious World because Thorns and Xeno, I feel like, are a good way to fucking give you an idea. And then Villain and Filthy Pride on that, I already told you about. But once I heard Jubilant Strengths, was really fucking good. Great is Artemis of the Ephesians, Mos and Nagant, all really fucking good black and death metal songs, whatever the hell you want to call them. Go give these guys a listen, because they make some pretty damn good music. Here's a CD. Comedy and drama. And also got mailed to me. Thank you, USPS, by the way. Wyatt, again, I'm looking at you, fucker. But thank you for mailing it to me and somehow still making sure that the damn jewel case gets broken. I'm anal retentive about that shit. Anyway, moving on. This one I got at a buddy show that I went to, and this is not his band. This is the opening band, actually. Bind the Sacrifice, S is Deathcore, with The Desecration of Existence. They were pretty good live. I talked to their vocalist for a few minutes about Infinite Annihilator, Summer Slaughter Tour, and all that shit. Really nice dude. The rest of the guys in the band are pretty cool too, but that has no impact on the music. And what I think about the music is it's pretty fucking great. Deathcore, actually. They're actually signed to Chugcore. But I forget more of the techno shit creeping in. But I forget what song it was on here, but like the last minute and a half was, again, like, I believe it ends off with a and it fades out and just goes into fucking party rock anthem shit, which I was not too keen on, but the rest of this is pretty damn solid deathcore. Consume, Parasitic Breed, and Desecrator were all really fucking good tracks on this thing. If you like deathcore and I'd say go give this whole album a listen. Really, it's pretty damn good. And then the last one before I get to the King 810 shit, except with The Rise of Chaos. That is a far cry from the last three fucking albums. But I was, again, more anticipation this year, right? But I found out that Accept is putting out a new album, and I got immediately fucking stoked because Blood of the Nations, Stalingrad, and Blind Rage, all really fucking good. Really, like, brings back old Accept with who on vocals? Whoever. But, yeah. Really fucking good shit. Inside. Again, this is just Accept doing as Accept does, and I feel like it's really fucking great. It worked out really fucking good for them. I've had all these CDs for a while, so I just was waiting for the right time to show them. But yeah, Die by the Sword, The Rise of Chaos, Kool-Aid, which is a song about Jonestown, Analog Man, Carry the Weight, Hole in the Head, all really good stuff. Speed metal, I guess, regular heavy metal, speed metal, again, whatever the hell you want to label them as, really fucking good music. I'd recommend going and listening to this whole fucking album. Stand Out, another classic from Accept. And this is the part where if you don't like King 810, you can just fucking get out. First off, limited, what? Yeah, signed poster by them. Limited 250. I got 34, which is pretty cool. La Petite Mort, or A Conversation with God, just listing off the the 5 shows they were doing for that first leg of the tour. Agora Theater in Cleveland, Big Shots, St. Andrews Hall, which fuck them too, because they were fucking over King, in Detroit, and then Talia Hall. Fuck you, Talia Hall. Yeah, I'm super happy to have this, and I know I'm a faggot for liking them, but fuck you. In order for something to be a guilty pleasure, I must first give a fuck about your opinion. And then, what was really the highlight of my night last night, because I waited around for fucking 45 minutes for it. Sorry I'm swearing so much, by the way, but I had a bad shift at work. I got a picture with David, so that's pretty damn neat. Is that a live photo? No, it's not. Is it? No. Yeah. Waited around for a long-ass time for that, and it was totally fucking worth it. And the next, they were throwing out fucking towels off stage, and I got 2. The other one was a Suicide King one, and I gave it to somebody else. But this one's just 810, or 810, or 810, fucking whatever. Probably never going to actually use this for its intended purpose, because I'm a fucking fanboy. I like to keep shit pristine. Oh yeah, and then my Children, My Bride shirts too, because that came with a bundle. Vicious World, My Children, My Bride on the back. Where's the other one? There's the other one. There it is. And Vicious World. I still don't feel like the artwork for Vicious World compares to the self-titled or Lost Boys. Those 2 were probably my favorites. And then Wolves Run Together patch. The whole reason I didn't buy this one the first time, or last year rather, the whole reason I didn't buy this last year is because I really wasn't too keen on the last half of La Petite Mort, or A Conversation with God around that time. But sure as shit, I actually really, like, my opinion on the first album wavered from the whole thing's great to I didn't really care for the last half, and the Anatomy tracks kind of threw me off, and now I just listen to it the whole way through again. It's weird, but yeah, I actually really come to love Wolves Run Together. It's a good song. It's not like it's not new metal, so I mean, give it a listen, I guess. And then I became a fucking basic ass white girl yesterday, and became extra because I got a fucking scarf. I believe that's the Flint Ocean Line or some shit with Suicide King. And then Murder Town with Suicide King. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with it. There we are. Two more things, and then I'm gonna cut the video. Yeah, this, by the way, super. Oh God, that smells like cigarettes. Not me, because obviously I have this, but there were so many fucking people smoking last night. It was ridiculous. But yeah, and then David and Goliath T-shirt with just King on it, not King 810. Nothing on the back. Because if you didn't know, David compares himself to David and Goliath quite a bit in his lyrics. And then, holy fuck, the first long sleeve shirt that I've ever willingly bought for myself. It is just a fucking mess. King 810, Suicide King, the Devil tarot card. AK-47. That's the whole way around. What is this? A king on the sleeve. Another king on that sleeve. King, Suicide King. King, Peace, Michigan. 810, KK. I'd probably get shot for having this many Ks back in my old neighborhood. AK-47. What is that, an M16? Is that an M16 or an AK? That's an AK. Yeah, fucking disgusting hodgepodge of just random shit all over the fucking... all related to the band, mind you, but a disgusting hodgepodge of just random shit all over the fucking shirt. It is a fucking mess on that thing. But yeah, so that's the video. I have one record on the way, because I've been in fucking financial ruin lately, putting myself in there because fuck this job. I've been blowing money way too much, and I actually need to fucking start saving, or start putting more into savings and putting less into records, but that's probably not going to happen. So, but yeah, so thanks for watching, and if you don't enjoy it, eat a dick.